We're with Barbara, who just sold her Mountain Brook house to us, to Alabama Cash Deals. And Barbara, can you take us through the very, very beginning on when you were deciding to sell the house? How'd you find us, and what made you call us?
I found you by a sign on the road. It says we buy houses. And I just called the number, and Brian answered the phone, and he said I would love to come and see it, and was very quick to come and see it. And y'all wanted it, and you bought it.
Now, why did a lot of folks, especially in the Mountain Brook area, would turn to a realtor in most situations. What made you call somebody like a We Buy House versus use a realtor?
Because I knew that my house needed some extensive repairs, and because it was a foreclosure when I bought it 8 years ago, and I knew that it needed not extensive repairs, but I knew that it needed some repairs, and I just didn't feel like that I would get what I wanted out of the house selling it to an individual.
Mm-hmm. And I think I actually, when I first met with you, one of the things I suggested to you first was that you would get more for your house if you listed with a realtor. But you were very emphatic. No, you said something like you didn't want people running through your house.
No. I work from home, and I just did not feel comfortable with having public coming into my house, and so. Sure. I had an agenda, and that was to sell the house by a certain time, and I sold the house. That was my agenda, and you fulfill my agenda.
Great. Now tell me about the actual, the buying of the house, once we got it under contract and stuff. What was that like? I mean, we always say closing the day of your choice, those kinds of things. We preach speed. Tell me about just your experience overall with Alabama Cash Deals and what we were able to do for you.
We were actually able to close before before the date that we settled on, in order to help me be able to purchase another home. So that was a plus. Yeah, you come out, you did everything you could. You did everything you could to, make me feel secure that the sale was going to go through with the process of the inspection and all that. And it was a really good experience.
Good. And that's the biggest thing that we hope for, is that we can provide a good experience for sure. Now, about, I guess, the people that you encountered along the way that kind of represent our company, communication-wise, friendliness, would you recommend us?
They were clean, they were on time, and they were very friendly. Never ran across a person that was not, good to me. They talked to me. They weren't just come in, do their job, and leave. They talked to me. If they needed instructions as to where something was, like the crawl space or whatever, they were just had good manners. I would invite any of them back to my house, because they were. You really do have a really good team.
Awesome. Thank you so much for saying that. And would you recommend Alabama Cash Deals to anyone?
Anybody?
Great.
To anybody.
Thank you so much, Barbara.
Thank you.